Hello everyone. As most of you already know, the TV Time app recently went down. I think it's fair to say that it was the most popular TV show and movie tracker. So, as TV Time refugees looking for an alternative to settle on, I'm going to talk about 7 apps that have most of the features TV Time had. And if you don't know what TV Time is, you can still watch this video and discover 7 great TV and movie tracker apps. I think something most TV Time users didn't understand at first is that it's the community we missed. Most people thought it was the tracking, but it's not. That's why I'm going to focus on the comment sections of the apps in this video. All the apps I'm reviewing today have comment sections, and you should know that there's no particular meaning behind the order I've placed these apps in this video. Different apps have different pros and cons, so choosing the best one is mostly a matter of personal preference. Okay, let's hop into the first one. The name of the app is Refract. This is one of the most talked about apps among TV Time refugees. This is what the home screen looks like. We have some basic things like movie lists and suggestions. I'm going to use the TV show From and the movie Oppenheimer for the demonstrations. So you should know that there's a possibility you might get those shows spoiled. I'll also use the show Silo sometimes. On the main page of the show, we can see information like the crew, cast, categories, ratings, and award nominations. We have full crew information here. The same goes for the cast. You can check the actors' pages and their other movies and TV shows. Here we have a description of the show and the trailer. Then there are the streaming platforms where it's available to watch. Then we have the community ratings here. We also have some percentages showing the vibe of the show. I think that's an interesting feature. And finally, here we have the comments. They call them reviews, but basically, it's a discussion section. Note that these are general comments about the show, not episode-wise comments. They allow photo comments here, which is a good thing. So, at the bottom of the page, we can see the seasons and episodes. Just like it was in TV Time, we have a season-wise ratings graph. First, let's mark a few episodes of the first season as watched and check the episode page. Let's check episode 2. Here we have the same basic information, and here's the episode's comment section. Anyway, we only have 3 comments here. So, it seems there wasn't much of an active audience here in the past. So let's check a newer episode in season 4. It's better than the previous one, but still only a few more comments. Anyway, I can see some GIFs being used in the comments, which is something I love. Anyway, From Season 4 is also from before the TV Time app closed. So, let's check an episode released after that. Silo Season 3 is ongoing, so we can check one of those episodes. As you can see, now it's much better. We get to see at least 2 or 3 pages of comments. That's some happy scenery. I think the TV Time refugees have come to Refract. Let's check a movie too. Usually, movies get more comments. As I said earlier, I'll use Oppenheimer for the demonstration. We can see the same information we saw on the TV show pages. Here's the comment section. Well, here we have a lot of comments, unlike the episodes from the first season of From. That's great. This is how the app's other screens look after adding some shows and movies to the app. Since our main focus is the comments and community, I'm not going to review these things in much detail. We can see the basic features we would expect to see in a tracking app. You can create lists in this app by including the movies and shows you like, which is something I'm not sure I experienced in TV Time. Okay, let's talk about the next app. It's called Binge Boxd. Personally, this app has the user interface I like the most. It's very similar to TV Time's user interface. I really wish we could get all the refugees to this app. This is what the main screens of the app look like. Nothing too special. We have a feed here, a social feature where you can see comments and reviews from random shows. It's kind of interesting. It may help you find new TV shows and movies, but it seems like there's no spoiler filter there. Let's check the same show we checked in the previous app. We have the same kind of cast and crew information pages. Anyway, I can't see the whole crew that was shown to me in the Refract app. In this app too, we have a general comment section for the show. We have 18 comments there. I like the look of it. The fonts are a bit larger, and the user interface around it is clear. Let's mark a few episodes and check the episode page. If you're from TV Time, you must remember the emoji rating feature we had there. This UI is so close to TV Time, honestly. Okay, here are the episode comments. We have 9 here. And yes, image comments are allowed, just like in TV Time. GIFs too. Let's check Season 4, Episode 9. There we have 14 comments, which is better. And as you can see, they allow reply comments. I think reply comments are an important feature when it comes to creating that community vibe. Let's check Silo to see if we've got any TV Time refugees there. We have 20 comments there. I really wish this app was the next standard app for tracking and got hundreds of comments for every episode. Let's check Oppenheimer as a movie to see if there's any difference there. We can only see 19 reviews, but it seems like at least a few of them are engaging well. Let's add this show as watched. This is what it looks like after adding some shows. We can see some stats here. Yes, that's all for Binge Boxd. Next app is Q. I hadn't heard of this app before the TV time closure, honestly, and I still don't see many people talking about it. But I think this app has one of the best communities and also some interesting recommendation features. Let me show you. It opens to the Explore screen. In these tabs at the top, we get movie and show recommendations. They play the trailer as we scroll down. That's the For You page. It will get better as you add more shows to the app. Here we have a Now Streaming tab, then a Soon tab. I think we have some shows there that haven't been released yet. There are many more recommendations and lists here. And finally, we have top movies and shows from the 2000 to 2025 era, which is something very nice to have. Then, if we go to this Guide tab at the bottom, we get more top 10 and top 20 lists. Some lists are for streaming services, so if you only have one or two streaming services, you can select some shows from there, which is very convenient. And here we have another tab called Decide. There's some kind of spinner game for choosing movies, I guess. I didn't try it, though. So, with all these features, this app is great if you like to have recommendations catered to you. Okay, let's do the same comment check with the From TV series. We get the same kind of information and features on this page as we saw in the previous apps. In this app, you have to queue the shows. It's like adding them to a watch list. They call it Queue, which is also the name of the app. You can tap on it again and mark it as watched if you want. Okay, here's the general comment section for the show. You can see the number 28,498 up there, but that's the number of people who marked this show as watched, not the number of comments. Still, this app has a much larger collection of comments than most of the other apps. Check this out. It's not ending. I don't know if they're sourcing comments from somewhere else. Even though we have general comments, the episode-wise comment count is still low. It's around 20 for the old episodes. It seems like they don't provide an episode information page, but they do have a comment section for every episode. Anyway, they also allow reply comments. The number of comments in newer episodes isn't much different. Let's check Silo. Same as before, there's a large number of general comments, but not many episode comments. Let's check the movie. As you can see, when you mark something as watched, they ask for a review. You can submit an empty comment, but you can't cancel it. That could be the reason they've got so many comments on their shows. As we guessed, it also has a large comment section, and they seem to be quite engaging too. We don't see anything special on the profile screen. The next one is Trakt. I think you all have heard of this. It's very popular and is more of a service than an app. Many other tracking apps use Trakt as part of their backend. Let's check this app. We get some recommendations, as always. Let's check the From Shows page. They show IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes ratings here, along with some detailed information and stats. There's a section that shows the sentiment of the show. I guess it's generated using AI. That's something different that we didn't see earlier. Actor pages are here too. Then here are the general reviews and comments. It has a considerable number of comments here. These related shows are also quite good, from what I can see. I'm adding a few episodes of the show to my watched list. Now let's check Season 1, Episode 3. Here we have some comments, I think around 20, but not as many as we had in TV Time. Then this is Season 4, Episode 9. I would say it's the same case. There's a similar number of comments there. Let's check the situation with Silo. Okay, the newer episode we checked in Silo has a lot more comments. I would say around 50. I guess most of them are TV Time people. Now let's check Oppenheimer. Well, it has a large number of comments. I stopped scrolling after a few pages. Movies always have a lot of comments in these apps. It's the TV shows that are lacking. This app has a better statistics page compared to the other ones. We get some visual graphs and numbers too. Okay, the next app we're going to look into is Serialized. Just like we saw in a previous app, we get a section of comments from random shows in this app too. Let's search for our usual show. I don't see anything new here, just basic features. Let's check an episode. This is the episode comment section. It seems like we've got a lot of comments here, unlike the previous ones. You can add reply comments too. Let's check an episode from season 4. A good number of comments are there, and here are some reply comments, but I don't see any images. I don't think they allow them. I'm not going to check Silo because it will definitely have comments since it's a newer show. Okay, let's check the movie. This is the problem, guys. We don't get movies here. Serialized only has TV series. As we can see, it has a good community, but you'll have to use a different app for movies. This is where our next app comes in handy. The app is Letterboxd. Most of you may have heard about this or already be using it. This app is exactly the opposite of Serialized. It only has movies. Nothing much is happening on the home screen, but they have good lists of movies. This app has a good track record and a good community. Let's check Oppenheimer. It has all the crew and cast information. Something convenient they've added here is that they show all the work by a person, categorized by their role. They show what they have done as actors, writers, directors, or in any other role in movie production. Their similar film recommendations are also quite good. These are the reviews of the movie. You can sort them by popularity or date. Something lacking here is that it feels more like reviews rather than a community. No reply comments are allowed. Anyway, they have a large number of reviews. It's not surprising, as this was already a popular tracker among movie fans. Okay, this is the final app we have, Sofa Time. This has been a popular app among Apple users, but they just released the app for Android 2 or 3 days ago. All these apps are working hard to get the TV Time refugees to move to their apps. Honestly, I had to edit the video entirely to add this app. I felt this app was too good to leave out. Okay, this is what the app's home screen looks like. We get some recommendations under different categories. An interesting categorization I noticed is that they have TV show recommendations based on the decade they were released. They also have TV network categories. Great. Let's search for our usual TV series, From. We see the same basic information. These are the general comments. We have 37 comments here. A good thing is that we have image comments here. Then let's mark a few episodes and check episode 3. We have 31 comments here. Not bad. Let's check season 4, episode 9, 36 comments. Still not bad. Then let's check the new episodes of Silo. Okay, 98 comments. That's an improvement. I think the Sofa Time community is getting larger and more engaging. As usual, let's check the movie too. You can check cast and crew information in this app too. Well, we have 60 comments here. For a somewhat older movie, that's not bad. This is what the interfaces look like after adding a few episodes and a movie. We have some statistics here as usual. Okay, that's everything I wanted to show you in this video. Comment which one is your favorite and which one you're going to move to. Also, please like the video and share it with other TV Time refugees. And if you think this video was valuable to you, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching.